Hi Janice, it's Ashley. I really enjoyed watching your discussion. I enjoy watching everyone's discussion just so I can see how everyone's doing it and just to kind of get an idea and just pick up on anything that I may have missed out on or just something that I thought was like, oh, I like the way she did that or I like the way that person did that. So thank you for sharing. So I wanted to start off by saying that I really enjoyed how you just let your patient talk. You weren't cutting her off. You weren't pausing and just interrupting her and stuff. And so I feel like that's something that's very important nowadays. I feel like that's something that I need to learn to do, to let the people talk, let the students talk and stuff, because sometimes I don't know if it's just like an anxious person in me or just too excited and you just want to share or just like jump in and share, not because like you're being rude, but you're like, oh my gosh, me too, or you're just excited about it too, or you just want to add on to it before you forget about it. So I feel like that's one thing that I need to work on is letting the patient talk, the students talk, letting the other person that I'm talking to talk. Let them finish their thoughts, their ideas, whatever they're sharing, and then I can join and speak. So the key thing is just to be slow to speak and quick to listen, right? So that's one thing that I really liked about how you let your patient just talk and let her share what was on her mind. I feel like we can all benefit from doing that and from practicing to do that. The second thing that I wanted to point out was that I like how you stayed on topic with your questions. Like you didn't go off topic and start talking about something else or try to redirect. I feel like you weren't thinking about what to say, you know? I feel like for me, I was kind of like just trying to stick to my script because I had my questions laid out already. But with you, it looked really natural. For me, I got really nervous, but for you, it looked really natural. And I liked how you stayed on topic, you asked your questions, and then you just kind of guided through those questions and what your patient was saying. And I feel like that's something that we can learn to do also because sometimes we'll try to, the conversation will be here and then we go over there and we just start talking about other things and then we forget about what we're even talking about here, what the whole point of the conversation was about. So I feel like one is staying on topic. Don't be like the dog from Up when he's like squirrel. So that's one thing that I had noticed. The second or the last thing that I had wanted to point out was that I was really enjoyed watching your body language, just the way that you were. You seemed very comfortable and very relaxed. You didn't seem very uptight or anything. You just seemed like, okay, just lay it out on me, just share it with me and just share what you're going through and what's on your mind. And I noticed you were using your hands a lot too, and that's something I do too. I'm very hands-on kind of person, and I just very like I need to touch, I need to move. So that's one thing that I enjoyed was not enjoyed, but something that I had noticed was body language. So I feel like body language plays a big part in our just in our everyday conversations as well. If you're there sitting there, you're like with your arms crossed, and you're just like this, well, the person's not going to feel comfortable sharing and opening up and sharing with us as counselors about what they're going through, and then we're not going to be able to help them, and then what's the point of us doing our job if we can't help them? Compared to as if we're just more like relaxed, we have our arms open and we smile We don't have to be smiling like the whole time, but just smile, nod, say yes, just kind of let them know that you are listening to them, that you're just not daydreaming as they're speaking. You're not wandering off into other places or thinking about something else, about what's for lunch, or what am I gonna do when I get out of here, or just like this is so boring. No, it's good to just be more relaxed, be calm, and just make sure you go to the restroom before you have your session with them, and you do what you need to do, and everything's taken care of so that you can be focused and in the moment on your job. So thank you for sharing, and I really enjoyed it, and I hope to see more of your discussions in the rest of the class, and then just to learn more from each other. Thank you.